Hello viewers, you are welcome to another edition of the talk show, live on JTV. My name is Akuka Samson and I'm your host. On this edition, we'll be talking about unemployment, causes, effects, and possible solutions. This show is sponsored by Awake One for Life, MTN everywhere you go, Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people, and brought to you by JS Schools, Train, Practice, and Achieve. Today in our studios, we have Miss Nice Adams to talk about these problems, who happened to be a victim but now opens her own business, the Nice Clothing. But before that, we'll be going for a quick commercial break. Stay with us.
Admission. The fastest growing, the most vibrant, the most resourceful and practical-oriented media school is here again. If you want to become a professional cameraman, video editor, film director, graphic designer, radio or TV presenter, then enroll at GH Media School. Instant admission is in progress. We have professional lecturers, spacious classrooms, state-of-the-art equipment, well-equipped modern TV and radio studio, and we offer practical and skills-based training. This is big. Pursue your media training with GH Media School, the award-winning most promising school of the year per the Ghana Tertiary Award 2015. Locate GH Media School at Achimota, Abofu Junction, near the new bus terminal, opposite the Stanbic Bank, or call 0204-622-250 or 0277-622-250 and 0233-622-250. GH Media School. Pursue your talent, nurture your desire.
Welcome back from that break. Fast forward into the show. Miss Nice, you are welcome.
Thank you for having me.
You look beautiful.
Thank you. I might say you look handsome as well.
Yeah, that's from Nice Clothing. Before we start, I have a personal question for you.
Okay.
How do you feel when you were unemployed?
When I was unemployed, I felt useless because I couldn't fend for myself. I couldn't even buy my own food sometimes. I had to call my parents. Even at the age of 23, I had to ask my parents to send me money for food, for clothes. And it was very embarrassing because my age mates were working and I was still at home feeding for my parents.
Okay. So what do you think was your problem for not getting a job, for you being unemployed? What do you think was your problem? Is it that you are not qualified or is the system?
I don't think there was an issue with me or any issue with other unemployed individuals because we've all been to schools, and if you do not have good grades, you wouldn't be able to make it into an institution. I wouldn't say I had the best grade, but I had an average grade, which would be able to get me into any institution of my choice, depending on the kind of work I wanted to do. But I would say certain things didn't fall in place. Do you understand? For example, if I went to look for a job with an individual who had enough money, bribery was always happening. Do you understand? So if I didn't pay the required amount and that individual paid that required amount, I wasn't going to get a job. And the other person was going to get a job.
Wow. So how do you come about with the Nice Clothing, the idea? How do you come about all that idea to start the Nice Clothing?
Okay, so way back in junior high school, primary, I used to draw. I'm a very good fashion designer. Yeah. So I used to sketch these petticoats and petty attires, and I'll just like show it to my friends, show it to my teacher, I'll show it to my mom. So sometimes if it was Christmas, my mom would allow us to sew one of my designs, or she would allow me to give it to a seamstress to help me out with the designs. She encouraged me a lot. So from her encouragement, I decided that, okay, since my mom is cool with that, why don't I give it to the world? So I decided to take sewing classes. I started training myself at home. I saved up some money to buy a machine, then gradually. So it was a home-based work. It was a home-based thing I was doing. But when I realized people were now buying stuff online, I decided to move from my house to online. So people will be able to see my designs and make their purchases. Then I'll just deliver to them at their houses.
Okay, so you didn't attend any career affairs, or you didn't meet anybody who is a fashionist, or maybe somebody motivated you to start, just like your mother said. Do you have anybody, apart from your mother, do you have anybody who motivated, who inspired you to start this?
Okay, so I guess you've heard of Abrante the Gentleman.
Yeah.
He's one of the Ghanaian fashionistas or fashion designers who have made it not only in Ghana but outside. So what fascinated me was the fact that he was a male and he was making his name out there. So I decided that, okay, since there's one Ghanaian who has been able to make it to the top, why don't I try as a young individual to push myself to the top? Because I haven't, they have been holding fashion seminars and model occasions where they come and show off their attires, and people have been patronizing. So I decided that why not push myself? Why not join these models and fashion designers and make myself known to the world?
Okay, so back to our system of unemployment. What do you think is wrong with our system of employment? What do you think is wrong with it?
I wouldn't say it's only from our system, but from the individuals who run the system as well. Because you have to decide that, okay, these are the amount of people I need in my company. But sometimes due to favoritism, they bring in their nephew and nieces or family relatives, family friends to come and do the job because they know them, they understand. But we, the individuals like myself who are qualified for the job are not given the chance to showcase our talent. So sometimes we are left to fend for ourselves and to do petty things that we had not even assigned to do, or we didn't even go to school for that. Okay. You understand? And recently, the Minister of Finance, the Minister for Finance came online to say that about 650,000 individuals are not employed, and they decided to recruit them to come and work in their companies. But aside for people who are not included in that 650,000 individuals are going to be left alone. And he said that people who are now coming out of the universities should try becoming entrepreneurs to fend for themselves because the government payroll is full. That means it's not only from the system, even the individuals who are in it are corrupt. They understand. How can you come to individuals and tell them there's no job in the country right now, so you have to work for yourself? How would they get the money to work for themselves? The government must provide that. They haven't given us any solution for funds or for any loan that I have to go for capital to start your business. They understand. Yeah. Even with that, you have to go with evidence. You have to go with proof that, okay, this is what I want to do, and I'm not going to spend the money on something else.
Sometimes, people, you will not get. You will do that. You pass the process, but you will not get.
Me personally, I have been to the bank several times and I was bounced because they claim my job wasn't something that was secured. For instance, they do not know how many attires I'll be able to sell in a month or yet to be able to pay back the loan I took. So it's hurting, but what can you do? This is Ghana for you.
Yeah. And that brings me to the next question I have for you. What do you think, what are the causes? What causes unemployment
in the country?
In the country.
I would say lack of proper organization. Yes, because if our government or our governance was well organized, we wouldn't be facing these issues. We have individuals coming from outside the country coming to look for jobs here because they feel their jobs here. So if people outside, like the Nigerians, the Ivorians, the Burkinabe individuals, they come into our country because they believe there are job opportunities here. Why is it that we, the individuals living in the country, feel like there's no job opportunity here?
And then we travel outside to even look for jobs.
Yes, and we end up being killed by individuals outside, or people actually put themselves in danger by walking through the desert, traveling through the sea whilst they have packed boxes on them. Yeah. It's not their fault. It's because our system is not organized. Our system is not ready to die for us. They've decided to leave us on our own to fend for ourselves, whilst we put the government on the seat. Yeah. They understand?
Yeah. With what you said, recently there has been over 1.5 million people, like Africans, always travel overseas for work. And then a lot of them end up in jails for not having the proper way of for not having
papers.
the proper papers of
Transportation. What you're saying, it has been an issue that has been there for a very long time, not now alone, because there was an interview BBC held with this young Ghanaian where he stated that it's not his fault, that he would prefer to have lunch in the prison because most of the prisons outside the country serve good meals when you are imprisoned there compared to the meal that you would take in here when you're not even making an income. Do you understand? So they prefer to take that over being here in Ghana and suffering, because even recording from 2001 this year, it's like 4.60% of the Ghanaian individuals are unemployed. And an estimation has been made that by the year 2022, it will be 4.70%. And that's very bad news.
All right, thank you very much. We'll go for a quick commercial break. We will be right back.
Admission. The fastest growing, the most vibrant, the most resourceful and practical-oriented media school is here again. If you want to become a professional cameraman, video editor, film director, graphic designer, radio or TV presenter, then enroll at GH Media School. Instant admission is in progress. We have professional lecturers, spacious classrooms, state-of-the-art equipment, well-equipped modern TV and radio studio, and we offer practical and skills-based training. This is big. Pursue your media training with GH Media School, the award-winning most promising school of the year per the Ghana Tertiary Award 2015. Locate GH Media School at Achimota, Abofu Junction, near the new bus terminal, opposite the Stanbic Bank, or call 0204-622-250 or 0277-622-250 and 0233-622-250. GH Media School. Pursue your talent, nurture your desire.
Please don't do this. Yo, Nana. Amanda just left me right, The things I've done for this girl, who owned that be like me? They carry goods from Abublochi to Kaneshi.
Catch up with family and friends like never before. Just pay for only the first minute of your call and pay absolutely nothing for the rest of your call.
See, Amanda has left me. Huh? You know the most painful part? See, after doing it for my hand, okay. This is my last hope. Amanda has left me.
See, bro, Mr. Fakusia left me.
But you also.
Plus, you also get 50 megabytes a day just for your first call.
Could you, Charlie? Amanda left me.
Yes, she made you carry load.
Dial *550# to subscribe to MTN Free after once a day.
Amanda.
Terms and conditions apply.
High sense da masive bray. Netitru anya pomudi adwuma for. Corona yare baye. Woni e diniye. Ye koso asrese. Abanse say odi egu akwam no. Ye nkoso na ye niso. Ye yie di entra. Se wo pe home appliances a efe. Na eche. Ne bo da form. Afe entwe power. Yo bia be kan bia oboa. Eno ane high sense. High sense nema aye direct from factory. Ya na ye. Nti etimi promotion abrebia. Sense product abeto Ghana and one abeto Germany and America. Your fridge, air condition, TV, washing machine, gas cooker, blender, rice cooker, mobile phones, sound system, and the break home. You have 5 years manufacturer defect warranty. Yeniamano, ya tete swama musave. Say yeah, no nose mask, no entry. High sense, everyday prices for everyday people.
Water gives life. Water is life. Enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of Awake Purified Drinking Water, which comes in a uniquely designed bottle with a lemon green tap. Awake Purified Drinking Water is your perfect way to stay hydrated. And remember, For every bottle you buy, an amount will be donated to the National Cardiothoracic Center, Ghana. Awake purified drinking water, one for life.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. That was Miss Nines Adams from Nines Clothing. Well, I hope you have learned a lot. And this show is brought to you by Awake, One for Life, MTN, everywhere you go. High Sense, everyday prices for everyday people. Brought to you by J Schools, practice, train, practice, and achieve. My name is Achimota, and I was your host. Till then, it's a bye.